Oh, who's doing the plot and stuff? Is that you as well, Sam?
Well, if anyone else wants to do it.
Go for it, Sam. Launch yourself into it.
Launch 1,000 ships.
No, just one. Just one ship. Launch the ship.
Release the hounds.
Shall I start? So we...
Yeah.
Have started.
Before midnight. We started before midnight.
Welcome to this week's episode of the Lads Film Thing podcast, where four friends discuss a film and have a good time. And be warned, there will be spoilers for this 30-year-old film.
Thanks
So,
for warning.
This week we are looking at a film that was released in 1994, directed by Neil Jordan, and it is Interview with the Vampire, based on the Anne Rice 1976 novel.
Oh, 1976.
Immediate question, please, Sam.
Yes.
I always thought this was called An Interview with a Vampire.
The Vampire.
You
The
were
only-
wrong. Is Interview with the Vampire, which does not roll off the tongue.
It implies there's only one as well, doesn't it?
Did you say the word cunt?
The word doesn't roll off the tongue in the same way as Interview with the
That
Vampire.
is maybe the most disgusting thing I've ever heard in my life.
Kung.
So, listeners at home, what do you think of the word cunt? Can you please tell us a more disgusting word than the word cunt?
Oh my God.
And just so you know who's discussing Kung, you've got Lucy,
Hello.
Abby,
Yes, it's me. Cuntastic.
Dan,
Kung.
and me, Sam, and we're lads.
Sam, you can tell us about Interview with the Vampire.
I will do my best. So this is a film which covers the story of the vampire, Louis, played by Brad Pitt. And it's him telling his story to Christian Slater,
Yeah.
the journalist.
Christian Slater.
He's a cool guy. Yeah. And it basically tells his brief time as a human before he's turned into a vampire by Lestat, played by Tom Cruise. And it's just about his, I suppose, journey into vampiredom, balancing his human soul with the life of a vampire killer. And then they meet Claudia, played by Kirsten Dunst, along the way.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's just the story of how he gets to, I suppose, 1994.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Good summary.
that's a really good summary.
Very good. Cool. I mean, should we look first at the cast and characters? As Sam just said, there's Brad Pitt, Tom Cruise, Thandie Newton.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Yep, Tandy Newton.
Yeah.
She doesn't like to be called Tandy now.
Does she not?
Thandie Newton.
Really?
Tandy.
Yeah.
Apparently it was just a misspelling the first time.
What?
And she's reclaiming that this is
Yeah.
it's never been her name.
No way.
Oh yeah,
apparently it's
but
like-
she was credited as Tandy Newton.
Yeah.
So-
Yeah.
She
Until
was for a
recently.
long time. She was just leaned into it apparently because that was what her first acting credit
Oh, my
was
God.
under, but it was
Yeah.
just a typo.
Oh well,
Oh.
we will
Yeah.
honour her actual name, Thandie Newton.
Yeah. Crazy, right?
Yeah. I mean,
But,
sometimes you just got to speak up, right? It's your name.
Yeah.
I guess so. Yeah.
Well, better late than never.
Yeah. But no, a good cast. I found it weird because I, at first, didn't recognise it was Tom Cruise. And I feel like throughout the whole film, him and Brad Pitt, the teeth they must have been wearing were making their lips pushed out really
Yeah.
big.
Oh yeah.
And I just didn't recognise it was Tom Cruise at all for the first 5 minutes.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, and the first line he says is really lispy, isn't it? Where the teeth must just get in the way of the tongue, and you're a bit like, oh, could you not have changed that?
Yeah.
Yeah, because in not all the scenes that actually see their teeth. So,
Yeah.
well, it doesn't. Tom Cruise did have some very different teeth for a lot of his career, didn't he? So maybe he did need some fake vampire teeth before he
Yeah.
had some nicer real teeth.
Yeah.
And actually, Tom Cruise has got that weird middle tooth, hasn't he?
Oh, he does,
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
which is extra handy for a vampire.
it is, yeah. There's a weird middle tooth thing that he's got. Yeah, have you ever seen that where people put the line down his face and he's got one of his teeth is in the middle?
Yeah.
Really weird.
Did he have that in the movie though?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't know.
So my favourite character in the whole thing, the piano teacher.
Oh,
Did you see who it was?
Wait, what piano?
Trigger,
teacher?
wasn't it?
Yes,
Oh,
Trigger
yeah.
from Only Fools.
Wait, is that your favourite character of the whole thing?
No,
Oh,
obviously I just had to mention him.
okay.
But because we have a lot of listeners from a lot of other places. So, Luce, do you want to just briefly explain Only Fools and Horses? Show?
London-based comedy with some wheeler dealer market guy.
Hmm.
And he was like a key part of it, wasn't he? So it's just weird that he turned up like in New Orleans
Oh,
in
yeah.
like 1781 or whatever. I was like,
Yeah.
ugh. He's not a natural choice for this film, possibly.
I feel like he maybe knew somebody involved in
Yeah.
casting.
Yeah.
Was
Yeah, it's a weird career, I suppose he's had. Like, he was in Only Fools for like 20 years or something
Yeah.
as like a cleaner. Not, I suppose he is a main character, but he's not in the main like family.
Yeah.
But he is in
Yeah.
every episode.
Yeah.
Then he was in this. Then he's in Harry Potter
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
for like one of the films or two of the films. Yeah. Weird. He did well there.
Hmm.
That's a good trajectory.
Yeah. Bit of the credibility in the middle as well.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have a casting characters question. Automatically, who do you think of as being older? Tom Cruise, Christian Slater, or Brad Pitt?
Brad Pitt.
Tom Cruise.
I would say Tom Cruise.
It's Tom Cruise.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
But closely followed by Brad Pitt. Because I know he's like 60 now, isn't he, or something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Tom Cruise is 61.
I feel like Kristen Slater's probably like 55 now.
Completely incorrect.
Oh.
He's 54.
Oh. I'll see myself out.
But I'm going to say Brad Pitt's Louis, quite a boring character.
Yeah.
He didn't have
Yeah.
much like emotional range, which I know was probably part of the point, but you couldn't really like him that much because he was in like every scene but didn't really do that much.
That, for me, I think was a bit... Like, I did enjoy the film, but I was like, you're telling the story from this guy who's just a bit, like, miserable. And like you said, like, there's no range there. Like, he was miserable when he was a human. His wife and kid die. Then he's made into a vampire. He's just not happy about
He's
it.
the most miserable vampire.
And then it's just 200 years of him just being unhappy about it. And then this present day.
Yeah. Whereas like Tom Cruise is the stat, like crazy
he's
and
having a great
horrible,
time.
Yeah.
but like way more entertaining to watch. Especially
Yeah.
when he kept coming back and back and back.
And
Yeah.
back,
Like,
yeah.
Really good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, he had that horrendous ponytail, Brad Pitt,
Oh, yeah, that was
which was
bad.
so distracting.
That was like the first two notes I made on this film were Brad Pitt's ponytail and then another one which were so much hair.
Yeah, like a mane. Didn't
Yeah.
It? It was like
Yeah.
back-combed a little bit.
And then, as shown with Claudia's haircut, he stuck with that for eternity.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was a weird thing. When she turned into a vampire, her hair changed
That's
entirely.
what I said. I was like, why has it gone curly?
It just like in that that little sequence where her teeth grew in and
Yeah.
stuff, her hair just became really curly. Like, why did that
But
happen?
no other vampire had curly hair.
No, but she went from being like a little street urchin to like a beautiful
True.
person.
Doll.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, that's a good point. Actually, because they did make a point about vampires being beautiful, didn't they?
Yeah.
They said something like
Yeah.
that. So maybe that was what they.
That's 90s absolute beauty. Is just like a perm.
That's
Yeah.
true.
Really tight curl perm.
Yeah, yeah.
That's the official phrase.
What were anyone else's favourite characters?
I liked Antonio Banderas' character.
Yeah.
Forgotten his
yeah.
name.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he was great. I liked him.
Armand.
Armand.
Although I don't know if this was clear in the movie, but did he arrange Claudia's death?
I thought he just let it happen rather than arranged it.
Well, he wanted Louis, didn't he? But he didn't want Louis to. He didn't want Claudia.
Yeah.
And he was
think
like-
he did arrange it.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Because he was like, if Claudia goes, Louis was like, if Claudia goes, I go. And he was
Yeah.
like, no, I want you here. And then all of a sudden, Claudia's dead. Obviously, Louis is pissed about it.
Mm.
But yeah, I still liked him as a character. He was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was
He
good.
was the right mix between human and vampire. Like
Yeah.
Brad Pitt was like too human to be entertaining. Tom Cruise was too vampire to be like likable. Whereas
Yeah.
Anthony
Yeah.
Armand was like in the middle.
Yeah,
Hmm.
no, he's good.
Our Bond.
I did feel bad for the new mum for Claudia. She had the shortest life of a vampire of anyone on screen.
Yeah, considering she could be living for eternity,
Yeah,
it
she
was
got, like, half
very
an hour.
brief. Yeah.
But then I did say at least she didn't have to like kill anyone, so she was like an innocent vampire.
Yeah, but she seemed like she was going to be
She-
into that.
yeah.
Oh, she was ready. Yeah.
Yeah,
Don't know who was my favourite. Like you say, Lestat just seemed like he was having a really great time.
yeah.
Yeah.
He was just living it up, wasn't he?
Yeah.
And we had the conversation how the vampires like, because they're always shown as really wealthy. And I was saying, you only have to keep like one coin for 100 years, and then you can sell it,
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like an antique
and
coin.
it's an antique coin.
Yeah.
It's true.
And then you can just keep doing that with like odd little bits.
Yeah, every 10 years,
Keep.
buy a couple of coins. And,
Yeah.
Yeah, you're good forever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So now we've got a plan. So that's good.
Become vampires and antique dealers.
Yeah. In any order.
Yeah.
So the one thing that I did like about Brad Pitt's character was that he did do like sad mopey vampire really well.
Oh, nailed that.
Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah. When he was eating those rats, it's like
Oh,
repeatedly
yeah.
eating.
God.
And then there was that bit where he, I can't remember the order that it happened, but Lestat is like trying to make him be like more flamboyant and have a great time.
Hmm.
And he just goes out, there's all these like disgusting, like mud covered rats. And you just went, oh, have some self respect, mate. Don't eat a fucking muddy rat.
Yeah, I mean, there's...
That's just the best.
Yeah, that is something I wrote down. Like, there's probably plenty of dry rats that he could be eating. Why does he
yeah.
need to be
Have to.
eating
wash
these
them first.
soggy rats?
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
I actually felt a bit sorry for Lestat when he was like, that bit where they had those prostitutes in the hotel. And then he was like, come on!
Yeah.
I've got them for you. I've
Yeah.
killed them. Will you just do it? It's
We've
like,
all been there. You literally lined up a row of shots for a friend. And it's just like, oh, I'm not going to drink today. You're like,
Yeah.
Yeah, you're going to leave me with 6 shots? Yeah. I can't eat 2 prostitutes. You take one, I'll take one. Yeah. I know what you mean. Like, he so wanted someone to be a companion with him
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
in life.
He chose really badly.
he just-
Yeah. And Brad Pitt at first obviously did say yes. Like, he was like, yeah, great, this guy's...
He had the choice that
Yeah.
he never had.
oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Get over
And
it.
we fucking know it.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was probably my favourite, I think, Lestat. Like, he's not necessarily overly likeable because he still was, like, killing people and was just generally kind of creepy.
Yeah.
But like you said, to watch, he was a very entertaining character.
Yeah, true.
And somehow did just keep coming back to life.
He looked terrible and amazing on that chair, didn't he? When
Yeah.
the helicopter seemed to appear to light him in the
Oh,
right
yeah.
time and then just go again. Like, I don't know what they were looking for, but they found a like ancient vampire and that wasn't it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Keep going, boys. Yeah.
Yeah.
Turn it around, boys.
You're looking for a werewolf today.
Also, it makes no sense because it's like, but at that point, it is 94, isn't it?
Hmm.
And he's just, what, has he been in that room and never left for like the
Yeah.
past, like, however long it left?
He's at least gone to the doorway because there were dead rats on the doorway.
Yeah.
just
it's
popped
like,
back upstairs.
like, what is this light? It's like, you surely have seen lights when you looked out the window and there were lights
Yeah.
over there.
And also, it just took that other guy, or it just took Brad Pitt, one sentence. This is fake light. And he's like, yay!
Oh, great, yeah.
Yeah.
Cheers, mate.
Yeah, 'cause you just tried to kill me the last time I saw you, but I trust you.
So, ready to move on to favourite scene.
Hang on,
Yeah.
I feel like we haven't mentioned Kirsten Dunst enough in the cast
Yeah.
of
Yeah,
characters.
she was really good.
Yeah.
Thanks, Luce. She was really good.
Yeah.
Because she was like 12 or something in this film. I know the character was 12, but she was herself like really young.
Yeah.
No, she's an actor.
Oh, she was actually like
Acting.
30 acting as a 12-year-old.
Yeah.
Oh, she's great. She deserves an Oscar for this then.
I thought the actress who played her mum was a bit rough though.
Which one? The dead one?
Yeah, the play.
Yeah.
She got to dance around with Brad Pitt though.
That's true.
That's just Tom Cruise.
Sorry, yeah.
Yeah.
I have to die of plague and dance with Tom Cruise. Oh.
I don't know if I have a notable favourite scene. To be fair, I really enjoy the Claudia's death scene because that's the one that you remember the next day.
Yeah.
And for the visual effects of the 90s, it was actually pretty well done.
Yeah.
Oh, when she's in the bottom of the well.
Yeah, I thought that was
Yeah.
pretty good. and Louis' revenge burn, that was good.
Yeah.
He liked to set fire to a lot of things, didn't he?
Yeah.
Set fire to that place at the start.
That's
set
my
fire to that
favourite
whole
scene.
town when they
Yeah.
tried to kill Lestat. Yeah.
That was my favourite scene where he set fire to his house.
Oh, really?
And he was just running round, holding out one of his arms and holding out a torch in the other one, going, and setting fire to everything that he could.
There
It
was
hilarious.
there was some over the top acting in that.
Amazing.
That bit where Claudia is dead and he goes into the bottom of the well and sees her, and then he's like, "Ah!" and casts his arm across his face.
Perfect. I was
He
just about
doesn't
to
want
say,
to see it.
Thank you for describing that, because I was just about to say that's perfect podcast material.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah.
Dan just acting.
Just making a sound into a microphone. Yeah. The
You know the
listeners,
bit where he's like, whoa.
the listeners get it. They know. They've all watched this film as well. Remember,
Oh yeah.
they're listening along with us.
True.
Yeah, but that was
You know the bit.
very over the top acting from him sometimes.
Yeah.
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 I think he acted well though. Oh, I know we've moved on. But generally, he did act well, considering his performance in other movies, such as Snatch, segue to other podcasts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Oh, yeah.
I know he was a mopey vampire, but he played mopey vampire very well.
Yeah.
He did.
Yeah.
And
I liked
his
him.
accent as well was very...
Yeah, what was it? Like subtly French, New Orleans-y type thing.
Old, ye
know.
oldie.
I don't know, yeah, it was just not... I don't know what it was, but it just wasn't his voice, was it?
Yeah.
Yeah, really good.
The graveyard blood drinking scene at the beginning as well.
Oh, yeah.
So sensual.
Oh, yeah. When he first becomes a vampire,
Oh, yeah.
Louis.
So sensual.
Yeah, that was lots of heavy breathing and faces close up together
Yeah.
and stuff. Yeah. Did it need to be that intimate and stuff?
I think it is the way of the vampire movie, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
To be like that.
Yeah.
A lot of lingering before biting.
Yeah.
I like the bit where Lestat comes back and he's playing at the piano. Yeah.
Yes.
Behind that,
He's really angry.
curtain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you're just show us.
Yeah. And see him all swamped up.
Yeah.
Oh, when he ate the best fake crocodile I've ever seen.
Yeah. Yeah, he says something like, "Oh, the mixture of the bacteria in the swamp and the
Yeah.
alligator brought him back to life or something." Yeah, it was tenuous.
We don't need to know. It's fine. You're back.
Yeah, you're back.
You're a vampire, that's enough.
Yeah. I liked the bit right after that. So Louis sets fire to him, doesn't he? And then in turn the whole town. Then they flee to the ship, and then they're on the ship, and then there's and then we travelled to Greece, we travelled to Italy, we travelled all across the Mediterranean. But it's as she's doing those charcoal drawings, and there's a montage of the different sheets going back and forth of the different locations they've been, and that is such a classic 90s weird montage of a thing. It was excellent. I loved it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, can we get that bit? Because I think there is a sound like that, isn't there? That's the sheets flipping off.
Yeah, I can't remember.
Can we get that to play behind this bit of the...
See what we can do. Yeah, I'll probably just soundbite your voice doing it. Did you say flipping off? Yeah. Okay.
I also like that bit where Claudia's killed that woman and just put her in with the teddies.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Just underneath the dolls on the bed. Yeah. Yeah, that's funny.
Pretty fun.
And for some reason mine all include rats. But you know that first bit where Lestat, there's that rat crawling around on the floor, and he picks it up and he melts it.
Oh,
It's
Oh, yeah.
into that glass.
yeah.
This is the most wonderful glassware.
Oh.
It shouldn't be wasted. And then he's like,
There's quite a lot of blood. Quite a lot of blood from that rat as well, though.
a lot of blood, yeah. And he's like squeezing it out at the end like you do a lemon.
Yeah.
You don't want to waste any there.
Rat blood. Oh. Yes.
Also, actually, speaking of that, this might bring us on to the next bit a little bit.
Mhm.
But bearing in mind the entirety of the story is that you can't drink dead blood.
Yeah.
Surely that's a dead blood.
What is?
Well, like he kills a rat
Yeah.
and then
Yeah, I mean, I don't know the rules
how
on it,
dead?
but there must be a time limit
A time.
on it.
Yeah, I imagine it's like, if it's warm and like fresh, that's still fresh
Okay.
blood though, isn't it?
Yeah, because you remember, like, if you kill a body, after a while, rigor mortis sets in.
Yeah, it
and
coagulates, doesn't it?
yeah, the blood is no longer like liquid. And the reason that he died was because she'd fed that kid like something that kept his blood warm.
Yeah, like
and-
when you do it, if you take blood, it's got like the heparin in the tubes, like stop it coagulating, doesn't it?
Yeah. So I guess it's just like, I don't know. I don't know.
Please find out.
There must be a time limit on it, I guess. Ask a vampire.
Ask Anne Rice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's
Ask
hilarious.
Jeeves.
Well, she wrote the book in like the 70s, so.
She wrote the book in the 70s, and she also wrote the screenplay for this movie.
Yeah.
Mm.
which
Oh,
I
we
actually
can't
loved.
ask her anymore.
Oh.
Oh, can we ask a grandson?
We can ask Christopher Rice, her son.
Yes. Chris, please tell us what the window on drinking blood is, please, after the person has been killed.
It's probably just in her books. It's probably clearly explained in the books.
You're right.
Also,
We-
please send us some of your family's biggest export, the Muller rice.
Oh,
Oh, Abby.
I'm not a fan of rice pudding.
Really?
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I love
I like
rice
a
pudding.
warm rice pudding with a cold dollop of strawberry jam.
No.
Oh, I like it when you go to like an Indian restaurant and they have like a rice pudding afterwards and with like pistachios in.
No.
Oh, that's lovely.
You don't like rice anyway,
That's right.
Yeah, that's true.
so
Yeah, but in the whole time I've known you,
yeah.
20 years, ish, I've
Since
never
we
known you
were
to have rice
7.
pudding.
Well, I don't know if you can even like. I've never been to a restaurant where they've sold rice pudding.
Yeah.
other than
Yeah, okay.
other than
Yeah, but we're not in a restaurant right now. We've had dinner at each other's houses.
yeah, but you don't like.
Yeah.
I'm not going to be like. I'm just going to eat this entirety of this rice pudding while you watch and don't eat that.
It's fair.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. I've learnt something new about you.
Love rice pudding.
Hot or cold?
Either.
Jam, no jam.
Jam.
Either.
No more
Bell
questions.
trying to prove he's laid back.
Oh, yeah.
No, I'm trying to prove I fucking love rice pudding.
20 years too late for
And I can tell you the last time I had a rice pudding.
Okay.
that. This is gold, by the way.
Yep. It was when we were in Isle of Man.
Oh, really?
Ah,
Yep. True story.
Do they...
another reason to go to
That's 3 now.
Everyone done with their favourite scenes?
Yeah,
Yes, thank you.
Thanks.
Yeah. What about the things that didn't work about the movies? What do you think?
I'll go first.
Yeah.
For a 1994 film, it was quite long. It was just over 2 hours. And I feel like I would have enjoyed it quite a lot more if they shaved off a good 20, 30 minutes.
But what would you get rid of? It was all
I
gone.
thought the start was a bit slow.
Yeah, I'd agree with you
I
there.
think the first hour could have lost like 20 minutes.
Yeah. I did enjoy it, but I did find it quite long.
Yeah.
It could have been a bit. If you did cut some of that out, it would be a lot more punchy,
Yes,
action
I
packed,
think, yeah.
Yeah.
fast paced. I think.
Yeah, that bit at the end, well, near the end, with like the little theatre show and like all that stuff,
yeah.
that could have been shut
Yeah.
down too.
Yeah.
Shaved.
Shaved.
Yeah.
Add that to our only fans. Shaved. Kung.
Oh.
Good God.
I love the way that you're like, that's too explicit. Literally aware that
Why are you
that's
saying
made up.
Wait.
I didn't think I really had anything that didn't work. I think it kind of looks dated. It looks like a mid-90s film.
Yeah.
But it is a mid-90s film, so that's fair.
Yeah.
And then there's just stuff, it just looks dated. That, like I mentioned, that bit with the montage of like charcoal drawing and her hair growing in curly, those are all like, what? Why? Those are questions. But like generally, like the film is good. It's solid.
Yeah. The ponytail,
Oh yeah.
the hair.
But especially the ponytail, like, he had to have long hair in the 90s because his hair couldn't be cut. So what hair would he have had otherwise?
Why couldn't it be cut?
Because it would grow back, like the girls, like Claudia's.
Yeah.
I think that's what they were trying to do. Like, he had to have a ponytail
Yeah,
to have
good
90s
point.
version of long hair.
Yeah, good point. Also, he had those weird long nails.
Oh, the nails.
Yeah.
The
Yeah. He did say
nails.
that was the worst thing in the
Yeah.
film, didn't he?
Very jarring. and
Very.
unnecessary.
Yeah.
Okay, I take it back. Yeah, that was awful.
The nails and the little nail tool.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
So there was that. Also, it was a bit weird, the whole Claudia like relationship thing with Louis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, she has said she felt weird doing that kiss.
Kiss.
Yeah, you know, she like has to kiss Brad Pitt in a bit. He's like laid down
Oh yeah.
and she has
Yeah.
to kiss him. And as like a child actor, she was like, I didn't want to kiss this old man.
Oh.
Like, that's weird.
Yeah.
And they did they kept going, your lover. And I'm
Yeah.
like, no, please stop doing that.
Yeah. There was some weird like.
Yeah.
You just don't
Scenes.
need to.
Yeah.
Let's just not have that. It didn't like. It didn't add anything. I have got a question though. Better to die or be a vampire?
Oh, good question. Because I feel like when you die, you know, especially if you die young, like, you know, Brad Pitt, Lestat, they're, you know, what are they, like mid-30s in this film? or whatever?
24, wasn't he?
Yeah. Then he's going to have like things in life he would want to do. And you might be like, oh, no, I do want to come back and live for eternity and do that stuff. But the eating of blood and people, I don't know if I'd want that to be my life.
Yeah. And if you were like a 98-year-old, you'd be like, I can't be this 98-year-old vampire forever.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Also, what can you do though? It's not like you can go and like, I don't know, go to like Blackpool Pleasure Beach.
Oh yeah.
'Cause you got you got to
Go
be
straight
asleep
to
in
the
the
top of the
day.
list.
Wow. Wow. Okay.
Should we investigate this a bit more?
What do you want to do for your birthday this year, Luce? Blackpool Pleasure Week.
I would go to the tower.
I've
Hey,
never
but-
been to Blackpool.
What?
Me neither.
What?
You
As
should...
children, did you not go?
I have been.
No, my parents loved me.
That's the snobbiest comment you've ever said. I love it. I love a bit of Blackpool. Caravan?
I went in the winter and everything was closed.
That's
Yeah.
the most depressing
It
thing
was
you've
very
ever-
depressing. Yeah.
That does sound pretty shite.
Yeah. I stayed in a Beatles themed hotel and it was £6 a
Ooh.
night.
Oh,
Oh,
Yeah.
is that true?
Yeah. It was for a uni project.
Ah.
It was out of season, £6 a night. It was Beatles themed hotel, except it was just a regular old crappy hotel, and they just printed out pictures of the Beatles and they were really pixelated and put them on frames on the
No.
stairs. It was so
On
dodge.
stairs. Did you get murdered in that hotel?
No, I did. No, I did, and then I'm back as a vampire right now to join
Ah.
you here today. Yeah,
Like, we always record at midnight.
yeah,
Yeah.
at night time,
Nice.
away from the daylight.
So this is you not having aged for the last, like, 15 years.
200 years, actually. Yeah, £6 a night as per like 1860 prices.
A Beatles-themed hotel.
Don't pick holes in the story, okay? Okay, that's enough of that now.
What about if we could be vampires, all four of us?
Yeah, I was
together
saying lads
forever?
Oh,
Vampires,
lads
yeah.
vampires
Yeah.
doing a podcast for 200 years. That'd be fun.
No
We
one
still have
wants
like,
that.
we have no listeners in 200 years.
I might finally edit
Yeah.
one, though.
And we could do so many good future upcoming films like Twister 5 comes out in 2076.
Return of the Twister.
Yeah. And
Twister.
Independence Day 7. Twister. Beetlejuice.
And like twin Beetlejuices, Tanner.
Yeah.
Cut all of this. Would this be an 18 now? Do you reckon?
No, be like a 12A now. Or was it before?
Yeah,
It
wow.
was an 18.
Oh yeah, no,
Oh,
definitely.
I see.
Yeah.
No.
I said because of the violence, nah, definitely not. But that woman does show like everything, doesn't she? Like I think for the nudity, that probably would be an 18, right?
Yeah, but it's only for a second.
Oh yeah, I think
Yeah, it
they
doesn't
cut-
matter
Well,
though.
yeah, as it is, I think it'll probably be like a 15. Do they still
Yeah.
have 15s?
Yeah.
You're allowed to show full-on nudity in a 15, aren't you?
Yeah.
I don't know, but
Okay.
I think so.
I don't know. I'm genuinely asking. Yeah, I don't know. I don't make the rules.
I feel like obviously now they would make it a 12A and just get rid of that 1 second.
Yeah.
Yeah, true. Absolutely.
And then the second question that I've got is, why have I written the note that just says, somebody change my shorts? Is
Oh,
that
yeah.
a quote for the film?
He says it at the end in his car, doesn't he?
Oh, he does. Yeah, that's
Christian Slater.
Oh, yeah, when he's listening back to the tape.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I actually don't remember why I wrote that.
Yeah,
No,
that's a
That
weird
was
thing to
weird.
say.
Yeah.
Somebody change my shorts. Yeah, that's great.
I love that bit at the end.
Yeah.
Yeah,
When,
yeah,
like,
yeah.
When the stat comes back,
yeah,
yeah.
I need no introduction. It's like,
Yeah.
You're adorable.
He's looking well there, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great.
It's nice.
Yeah.
He's had a good feed by then, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of things that didn't work, but still related to this film, did you see that there's like a standalone sequel to the film
I did.
Oh, no, I didn't.
called The Queen of the Damned?
Yeah.
Queen of the Damned, yeah.
Have I seen
And-
this one?
No.
Oh.
It's about Lestat, isn't it?
Yeah, it's about Lestat, but it's not played by Tom Cruise anymore. It's
Ah,
played
okay.
by someone else. Did you look at the film? Did you watch the trailer or anything?
No, I looked at the Wikipedia page.
We watched the trailer. It looks awful,
Oh,
and it was
no.
absolutely panned,
Oh.
and
really?
it got it totally bombed. Yeah, but basically the plot is that Lestat wakes up because he hears the sound of a new metal band,
Oh
and he
my
decides he wants to be the lead singer of the
No.
band. Yeah,
Oh my
that
God.
is the film.
That film was the last film with Aaliyah.
Yeah.
Ah.
Well, she died.
Yeah, it was dedicated to her.
Who's Aaliyah?
Singer.
Yeah.
No, there is a series of books, isn't there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because one of them is called.
Is it this Vampire Chronicles, isn't it, on this
Oh,
film
yeah.
title?
So what? Why make a movie about that? Unless that was one of the books, surely not.
I think the whole Vampire Chronicles is based on Lestat. He's the one. There's loads.
Yeah, but is there a book about him wanting to join a band? And that's the one they chose to make a movie out of.
I reckon
I think there must
that around that time, because it was made about 10 years-ish later.
Oh, in
Not
the
quite.
2000s?
Yeah, it was like 2001.
Oh my god.
I reckon it was around the time that... Oh, it was released 2002. It says, and he hears the sound of a new metal band. I reckon there was like a whole subculture of like Limp Bizkit, MTV, MTV2, that kind of thing popping up. And there was a load of other films that came out around that time.
School of Rock.
No, like horror-y type films.
The Ring.
No,
Scream
I can't
3.
think. But
Sixth Sense.
Van Helsing,
Oh, that was a great film.
yeah, a few other films like that. And I think it probably came out as like part of that, where they were like, oh yeah, we'll tap into this thing that's already got like a story. That first film was quite credible, and we'll try and hit this new younger audience. And it just was an absolutely train wreck of
Yeah,
an idea.
but it's also based on the 1988 book where he does have a rock band,
Oh, my god,
there you
actually.
go.
but also that.
Yeah.
Sorry, it took me a while to
Oh
find.
my gosh. Okay.
Sorry, it took me the entire time of you just outlining that theory.
That was just an idea I had.
I think, though, to be fair to this movie, and that's the series, it was ahead of its time.
Yeah.
We had a whole vampire-like thing, didn't we?
Yeah.
A lot later. True Blood,
Oh, Twilight.
Twilight,
Hmm.
others.
Santa Clarita Diet. Oh no, there's zombies. Santa Clarita Diet.
Yeah.
Remember that amazing
was a great
series
show.
that was canned by Netflix?
Yeah.
R.I.P.
Prince Lestat, I think he becomes Prince of the Vampires.
Huh.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah, he's probably after Armand is gone. He's like the oldest living vampire, right? I think.
Yeah.
Because Armand said he was the oldest living vampire in that film. And so that would then make... Because he
But-
made Lestat, right?
Armand is still alive.
Is he? I thought he set fire to the whole place.
No, because he met with him afterwards, didn't he? He said, "You know I'd do
Yeah.
it."
Oh, sorry.
I think
Oh,
it
okay.
Side as well as the vampire term for making.
Sorry?
Side.
Oh,
Like a
really?
horse.
Oh, he
Yeah,
sired the
yeah,
vampire.
right.
Oh, instead
like
of made
dogs and
another
stuff.
vampire. Oh, okay. Interesting.
It's all in Buffy.
Ah,
Oh yeah, Buffy.
well, the vampire thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
That was like quite main. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, what's your favourite vampire series, film, something?
Ooh.
Oh, I don't know.
I'm going
actually.
Buffy.
Yeah, Buffy's a good one.
I really liked that film, Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter.
That is actually a great film.
Yeah, that was really good. It wasn't in that same era as that. It was like 10 years after, but it was a really good film. I liked it.
I don't know what mine is.
I'm ready for True Blood.
Oh, the Shoe was good.
I can't be bothered to watch it again. No. But it was good.
Yeah.
It's got Skarsgård, isn't it?
Which one?
Alexander. Yes.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I also liked Transylvania Pet Shop.
Ooh.
Oh,
was good.
Blade as well. I love Blade films. They're great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I like Hotel Transylvania.
Yeah. And
We
I
need to
like
watch the
Count
Dracula
Dracula.
film with Luke Evans in.
Oh, yeah.
That was supposed to be quite good. It was supposed to be the start of the monster universe.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I remember it.
Was it not then?
Underworld, no.
Yeah.
That didn't kick off. Underworld were good. The Kate Beckinsale films.
Where
I like them.
Bram Stoker,
Was that the Gary Oldman one?
Gary Oldman.
Yeah.
Great noise.
Lots to choose from.
Oh,
Being
what we did,
Human?
The Shadows.
Oh, yeah. That's good.
Yeah, that's funny.
Being Human really nice as well.
I love that.
What was that other film we watched where they instead of calling them like vampires, they called them like a yompir or something?
Yes, that was
What
that.
was
had a
that?
Skarsgård as well.
Yeah, that was really good. That
And it had,
TV series.
Thingy. Oh, what is her name?
Not the Good
Phoenix.
Wife.
The Phoenix woman.
Yeah, she looks like the Good Wife.
What, Pamela Johnson?
Yeah, she's in it.
Also, not the good Skarsgård. That was a great show. And actually, it was only on for like one series or something on Netflix, but it was just really enjoyable.
Yeah.
That Renfield was a great film as well. With
Yeah, that's
Oh,
fine.
I've
Nicholas
seen
Hoult
that.
and Nick Cage.
Yeah, that's great.
Haven't seen it.
No,
Oh, it's good.
need to watch
Really
it.
good.
I can see the poster.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In my head.
Yeah, it's worth watching.
Renfield, it says.
Coming soon. Let's give some scores to this. So,
please.
as usual, let's start with enjoyability. Dan.
2.5.
Ooh, Ab.
3, please.
Loose.
3.
I also gave it a 3. Shareability. Ab.
2.5, please.
Loose.
1.5.
Dan.
3.
I gave it a 1.5. And lastly, masterpiece ability. Ab.
2, please.
Dan.
3.
Loose.
2.5.
And I gave it a 3. So that gives Interview with the Vampire a total of 30.5 out of 60.
Ooh.
But Ab, where does that put it in the rankings?
Yeah, it's
I don't fucking know, Sam.
I think it's 4th from the bottom.
Wait.
So it's just above the Archies, but then a big gap to Anchorman at 37.
which feels
Oh.
right, doesn't
Yeah.
it?
Yeah, I suppose so.
It was good.
Yeah.
Just wasn't like groundbreaking.
I think it probably was back in the day, wasn't it? I
Yeah.
think. But like this, like you said, what would this be an 18 now? I doubt it. But back in the day, it probably was quite like groundbreaking in terms of the violence and stuff, I think.
Yeah, and it was like a new concept back then,
Yeah.
and was like exciting and fun and stuff. But it seems to have lost some of that like groundbreakingness.
Yeah.
over
Anyone
time.
that's watched it, you'll be like, oh, yeah, it's a good film.
Yeah.
But anyone that hasn't watched it, I couldn't put up an argument to make them.
Yeah.
Also, we hadn't seen it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I
And
hadn't seen it.
It was the first time I'd seen
Oh,
it,
okay.
which I think is why my enjoyment was quite high, because it was really good fun. Like, but if you haven't seen it now in 30 years, like, I didn't feel any real desire to say to people, like, you have to watch this film.
Yeah, no.
If you haven't, that's fine.
Perhaps it's where it's been redone so many times. It's a bit like
Well,
another.
there's a TV show, isn't there, at the moment? Like, you would watch that now because it would be much better quality.
Yeah, true. Thank you for coming along to this week's Lads Film Club and joining us while we discussed Interview with the Vampire.
We'd love to know what you thought about it too. Were you as
Interviewed?
as we were?
Let us know on our Facebook, Twitter, or Insta. Find the details in the description.
And if you enjoyed listening to our podcast, please leave us a 5-star rating and review.
Nice.
So, grab your popcorn.
Round up your lads.
Good watching.
And join us next week.
Bye. I wish I had said "kung." It's an awful word.
I'm so glad he said the word cuddle.